Here we go. Belfast Boxers here with Ray Ginley and D Walsh. Ray, you've got to get stable here now.
Well, it all just came together out of the blue here. It all started with Jared, me being close, me and Andy are close friends with Jared for the last load of years, and when Jared had mentioned that he'd no one to train him and he asked me would I help him. I had a lot of free time when we doing the personal training. There was hours opened up in the morning, so I says, Jared, if I can help you, I will. And then from that, I was training Lewis for strength and conditioning at night. He obviously knew I was training Jared, and after taking him on the pads a couple of times, he said to me, Ray, would you coach me? So knowing the talent that he is, I jumped at the opportunity, and it was after that then Joe Hillerby messaged me as well, and we went down to meet with Kieran Farrell with Jared and Joe, and I didn't know, I see D every day,
Yeah.
me and him are close, and I walked in to see Kieran Farrell sitting there with D and Matthew Fitzsimmons. So it all just came together lovely when I went in, when we were leaving. I says, D, I've got a gym here, and I want to thank Emerald Boxing Club because they've been great days and letting us use their boxing gym during the day at 10 AM, and basically that was what I said to D, we have a gym here, and D, I could use your help, and that's when D came on board with me, and we've got a great wee team, a great wee setup. You've seen there yourself.
Yeah.
The gym's buzzing. There's a great atmosphere, and all the fighters are happy, and so if they're happy, we're happy.
Yeah, I was happy coming in there, and I did. I could hear it from outside, and just to come in and see everybody round the ring there, it really sounds good. And you said about D. I was there the day you retired, and we done the wee video, and geez, it's great to see you back on board here, and I'm glad you're in here with Ray. What's yourself? What are you feeling like now?
As Ray says, the way everything fell into place, I never would have, even a month ago, I wouldn't even have dreamt of even being back in boxing, but I seen Kieran Farrell putting on, he would like to manage anyone from England or Ireland.
Yeah.
And I always knew that Matt, he's kind of been messed about so far in his pro career. He hasn't fought in a year and a half, and he's only 20 years of age. And I tagged Matt on it, but Matt doesn't usually be on Twitter, but when he got back to me, he ended up messaging Kieran, and he asked me, could I train him?
Yeah.
And I was just to see the talent in Matt and the potential and how good he can be. He's a 6'2" super featherweight, and he could probably make featherweight.
Yeah.
And he has all the attributes. He can hit hard, and I says not a problem, because I only work 3 days a week in the barbers.
Yeah.
And I would have time, obviously, about 5 days a week to train him. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I was happy enough to start training. And as Ray says, when he was down saying with Kieran Farrell, we seen Jared and Ray down there.
Yeah.
And me and Ray looked at each other like, what's this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it all happened within about a week for me. Do you know what I mean? And then he said to me that he could do a hand up here, so everything just felt perfectly.
Yeah, well, we done a wee piece on Matt there not too long, just before Christmas, and we put him in the Andy Town News and stuff like that. And I've been talking away with Matt, and you're right, he was in limbo, or he was being let down. So it's great he has you on board, D.
Yeah.
That's one thing that surprised me.
Yeah.
D always, we obviously weren't in boxing anymore, but we'll go up and we'll watch the fights in my house, big fights on, we'll talk about boxing. And D would always, have expressed, that kid Matthew Fitzsimmons, he's good, Ray, and I would have went, I'm not too sure, I don't know much about him.
Yeah.
But see from me come in, I now see what D seen in him, like holding that their punch cushion formula, he can bang for a super featherweight, and the age him, he's got the hand speed, he's got the height. If we get him boxing, the order, he'll be, how do you beat a 6'2"?
Yeah. He'd probably make featherweight.
Yeah, well, he's got a great experience in the gym, you know what I mean? There is great experience out there, like Joe Hillerby's, like 14 fights, and him bringing that on, and Jared Healy as well, and yourselves, there's definitely experience in this wee gym, no matter what people say.
Yeah, definitely. And like when it comes to where you've been there and done that, like even the day when there was one of our fighters was saying about, like, he was feeling a wee bit lethargic, and we were able to explain to him what way we felt when we were boxing. When it was coming up to, like, say, a month or two before fight, you feel a wee bit kind of lazy and you're not feeling as snappy as you were. But see, because we're able to relate to them and tell them what to do to get through it. Do you know what I mean? It makes all the difference as well. Like, do you know what I mean?
So the big show we're Kieran Farrell's on the 22nd of April in the Devonish. that's where most of your fighters are going to be fighting on. He's looking forward to that.
Looking forward to a busy night. You know, with all the lads in training. Obviously, it's a couple of months away now, so we've plenty of time to, you know, to train together, to get to know each other a bit better. And so, you know, I'm just excited for us all to be in the change room together. You know, having known the work we've put in, and then go out on the night and hopefully come away with 3 wins that night. I'm sure we will.
Another one, you've got Lewis Crocker. Lewis Crocker's came to you, and you've signed him up. Star of the show, going to be debuting on the 18th of February at the Waterfront Hall. He's very excited.
Well, we're very excited about him because everyone in boxing's excited to sing, you know, the knockouts that he was doing from the weight. And I think everyone when they watch him as an amateur always would have says he'll make a smashing pro. And you know, the fact that we've got him this huge platform to make his debut on in the Waterfront Hall, you know, so excited about him. He's a hard worker. He comes here. He's never late to the gym. He's, you know, anything's asked of him, he does it. And you know, Martin Downey, up at Sports Therapy MD up in the Poglass Industrial Estate there. He came on board to help us, not just with Lewis, but with all the boxers to look after their recovery. He's got the ice baths and all up there as well. And then Healthy Habits that
doorsteps
that you have here have came on board to help him with his meals. So he's making weight perfectly here, and I'm just excited for the 18th to go out and let everyone see, you know, how good he really is and when he's in shape, because I think in the amateurs he just sort of went through the motions, whereas here he's coming in, he's working, he's training twice a day. You know, people are going to see him at his very best on the 18th.
I took him on the pads for the first time with him myself. I thought he was going to break my arms. He hit that hard, and to be honest, he wasn't even really hit me as all out power. And honestly, he was going to break my arms.
That's great news. I mean, it's good shows. You'll be 18th of February, and then the second one is the 22nd of April. I mean, lads, you must need sponsorship for all this. I mean, I know you're only starting off, but sponsorship's a big, important part of any boxing stable. So, have you been looking into that at the minute, you know?
Of course. Well, as you know, when you're a professional boxer, you know, the best situation you want to be in is where you can commit yourself 100% to training. A lot of times, you know, you've Jared, you've Joe, have families, and the box full time is a big risk for them. So, of course, if there's any sponsor out there that wants to come on board, you know, every little helps, because if you can help these boxers train, you know, full time to commit themselves to boxing, it's only going to help them. So 100%, any sponsor that wants to come and support these young boxers, you know, we're welcome. Whatever you have to give, we'd love to have you on board.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's important to have them on board, and I mean, they get a lot back out of these boxers. I mean, you're going to have Lewis Crocker on the Box Nation live on Box Nation. Well, he could be on that Box Nation live, but they'll be very interested to see his debut and his, you know, how it goes, and that's what sponsors want. You know, they want to get something back.
That's what I'm saying. You know, most of the boxers are all popular lads. You know, so local companies are going to get that exposure. When you look at their Facebook, they're getting, like Lewis was getting something like 30,000 views on a wee post he put up. So, you know, what we can offer them if they want to come on board and sponsors is that number one, they'll be giving back to help, you know, these boxers, give them a chance, but they'll also be getting their brand put out on their social media sites every day. They'll be getting their brand, they'll be on the tracksuits that we'll wear, the t-shirts that we'll wear, and so they're getting exposure for, you know, it's not going to cost them an awful lot to come on board.
Definitely, these two of these, Ray Ginley and D. Walsh, deserve major sponsors, and hopefully down the line here that the major sponsors will come on board. Not just major sponsors. The two of us were saying that you want sponsors to suit you, to suit your gym, you know, and hopefully they'll come on board with you. I mean,
also there's a wee man he's part of our team as well. He's up doing photography, and he also makes videos for like promo videos and stuff like that there, and even as the videos being made, the sponsors are up as well, but as the videos are on, so, and as he says, they're getting 30